Hello and welcome to Euphoria. In a recent update on my LEGO City, I showed preparations for moving my extended version of the brick bank modular building from its important place on the main square, Harmonia Plaza, to an adjoining site in the Old Town part of the city. Today I'm going to look at moving it to its new location and making other changes to the city layout to make room for the new town hall. You may know that a long time ago I built this extended version of the brick bank modular building. Instead of being a corner modular building on a single 32 by 32 base plate, I converted it to a straight modular building which is 48 studs wide or 1.5 regular modulars. I placed this building in a prime location on the main square, Harmonia Plaza, in my LEGO City. Now I'm going to make that space available for the new Town Hall building, which I've finished designing and will be starting construction soon. So the bank is moving to a different location in the Old Town part of the city. It's actually just a couple of base plates along here, but I need to move things around slightly to make room for it. I'll also be moving the pet shop modular slightly and the adjacent townhouse to make way for the town hall, but I'll look at that later. When I take the bank out of its current location, there will be an empty building site there for a short while until the new town hall can take its place on this prime location right on the main plaza. So first of all, I'll carefully try to lift the bank out of its current location in the city, which leaves this gap on the main plaza, which is the width of 48 studs or 1.5 modular base plates. So this is the extended brick bank modular building. It has the laundrette next door, which looks like a separate, smaller building, but actually the bank manager's office is over the laundrette, so it's kind of all one building. I do love this extended brick bank modular building, and so I definitely have to find a new location for it in my LEGO City. The question is where to put it. Now, I use these little miniature models of each building, even ones that I haven't made yet, when I'm planning changes to the LEGO City. I described how I do that in a separate video about planning my LEGO City. They're a bit like chess pieces that I can move around easily to try out different ideas and layouts until I get the effect I want. So I spent a bit of time trying to work out how to change the city layout to accommodate the move of the bank and fit in the new town hall. I did consider putting the brick bank over here in the more modern business district of the city, but decided that although the bank could logically fit in the business district, there isn't room there at the moment without expanding the city layout. So I looked for a new location in the old town where there are some empty base plates and the bank could fit in nicely. I'm not going to describe all the options, but I think I've found a location for the bank, which means some interesting and possibly radical changes to the left-hand side or old town part of the layout. So I'm going to try this out. The nice thing about modular buildings is that you can move them around, so it would be relatively easy to change this later if I don't like it. I also made a little model or maquette of the town hall building. It's not completely accurate, but it's the right size, so I can also put that in my town planner, where it will eventually go here, centrally on the main square. So let's start moving things around to create the new layout for the city. After some deliberation, I decided to move the old astronomical clock tower slightly, and to do that I need to move some other things around. I'm moving the Katie Corner house away from the main square and putting it in the old town here in the corner. The old astronomical clock tower is moving just half a base plate along, where it can still be seen from the square. I'm going to leave a gap here to create a little half base plate square in front of the clock tower. This will also provide a way through from the main plaza into the old part of town. The bank building is going to go here on the edge of the layout, where it will face that new little square, and the bank building itself will still be visible from the main plaza. That also places the laundrette firmly in the old town part of the city. The old half-timbered building that's now the Honeyduke's sweet shop doesn't move position, but now forms part of a nice little street at the back of the Parisian restaurant. The townhouse is also moving from its current position next to the pet shop into the old town next to the clock tower. And the pet shop moves along by half a base plate so that it's next to the Ensgrave building, but still adjacent to the main city square. That finally leaves this space, 2 base plates wide, directly behind the main plaza, as the site for the new town hall when it gets built. So that's all the building moves for this short update on the city layout. There's still some work to do. For example, the paving in the old town is now all inconsistent, which is okay, as it might have developed inconsistently over time, but I want to give it a more distinct character from the main plaza, which is all in dark bluish grey. Of course, the big change will come when the town hall itself is built on the main plaza. That will change the look of the town centre considerably, and because of the portico on the front of the town hall, part of the plaza itself will need to be slightly remodelled. So as you can see, there are some big developments coming to the city centre that I'll be looking at shortly. So look out for those coming up. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button to let me know that you're there. And I'll see you the next time for more LEGO builds, MOCs and updates on developments in the LEGO City.